This is DC Irish here, and I'm Army. I like to periodically check on my veteran buddies, make sure they're doing well. So I got my Navy buddy here. Want to make sure he's doing all right, and you know, a while ago he dropped this, and I've been trying to get it back to him. I knew it was his because it had anchors all over it, so it's got to be his because I don't even know if the Coast Guard knows what to do with an anchor with their ships because they ain't like the Navy's, but it definitely had to be his. So I want to make sure he got that back. And, so this is yours, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Let's see what's inside of it because I don't know what's in there.
Let's see. Never want to mess with good wrapping. Here, where is?
Well, that's the bottom. That's the bottom of a box.
Okay. Here's an air hose.
Oh no, you're gonna have to rip that paper
Yeah,
out.
see.
Oh, easy. See what the Navy does. See how they treat stuff. They're used to beating up big ships.
Now we don't read the things.
Army rocks. What is it? What does it say? Army rocks.
Oh,
let's go.
This I'm curious about.
Soldier's top, sailor's bottom. What's going on? And this side's all messed up. What does that say? This side looks like a sailor glued it.
Mm-hmm.
Army strong. What's going on here? I thought you were Navy. I feel kind of bad for the guy. Last few years, the Army did win their football games. You might need this. I overwrap that.
Oh yeah.
So it is a gift to make sure my Navy buddy's doing all right. Don't cut yourself.
Oh, I cut glass for a living. I'm good. This is nothing. Always take your time when you have a blade in your hand. If you don't, you will hurt yourself. Yeah, definitely overdone by the Army. Definitely overdone by the Army.
So we veterans like to give each other a hard time, especially other services. We love to give each other a hard time about which service you're in, whose is better. So
close the blade, hand it back.
I think I knew what this guy liked.
Oh my, yes.
Now, if you know your veteran buddy has a drinking problem, don't do stuff like this. But when they can handle it, it's always good to get them something, make them enjoy their evening when they get off work, stuff like that.
Well, can I tell you a story about this guy here?
Jack?
Yes.
I don't know if I want to hear the story. You gonna get indicted?
Nope.
No open warrants?
This guy here, Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels was a protege of a guy named Nathaniel Green. Nathaniel Green was the first certified American master brewer, or rather distiller. Long story short, they were in Tennessee. He was a brown-skinned fella, so he could not open up the distillery. Came through the church, so his protege opened it up. In the story I was told, they call it number 7 because he got the first 6 recipes wrong. He finally got it right with number 7.
That's right.
They started the company together, went on for years and years, generation 1, generation 2. Over the generations, it sort of fell out. Generation number 3 and 4 were like, hey, wait a minute. The Greens. And then proper credit where credit is due. Now, Nathaniel Green, Nearest Green, Uncle Nearest, whichever how you want to put it. Now he's coming out with another version right here. His kids are. So that's the cool thing about it. It's truly an American story because these guys got together, did something together, but of course society pulled them apart. They all came back together. That's why I really like this right here because one, you're not sitting here talking, but all of these other clowns want to pull it apart. Everything comes back together. That's one reason why I really like Jack Daniels because he stayed true to who he was. Throughout life, everything else, Lynchburg, Tennessee, wouldn't let them be together. Then as times changed, they're doing swell again. You didn't know that, did you?
You know what? It's been a while. I've heard a little bit of it, but you definitely brought it back to mind and definitely re-educated me.
You know how I got that information? One of the Daniels and one of the Greens were in here, and I was in there chatting with them. They were like, what, really? Because I heard bits and pieces of it. Because, again, they lobby Congress and everything else because this is a dry county, which they make it in.
Yeah, that's right.
And they wanted to make sure if they're doing that, it can still be tested and all that stuff.
I did a tour out there a long time ago. It's pretty interesting.
I was thinking, I didn't know that. And I'm thinking, I drink that. They're like, well, I'm glad you do. And that's one of the things is like, I like this. I said, I'm going to drink more of that. Yeah. This is one of those nice things.
Well, you don't drink that on the way home.
Oh, no, God, no.
And you always remember to check on your veteran buddies.
Thank you. And I'm going to enjoy this with